As Marisa gazes across the desolate landscape, she notices the luminous pink cherry blossoms, floating lazily among the continuous fall of snow. The ground is completely untouched, and she feels as though it would shatter if she were to set her foot into the uneasy terrain. However, she has stared at this bleak, empty world long enough and decides that perhaps the spring that she's been looking for is happening someplace else. Perfect Cherry Blossom, otherwise known as PCB or Touhou 7, is the second mainline Touhou game to be released, made available in 2003. A reputation of being one of the easiest in normal difficulty, but one of the hardest in easy, it's a Touhou game through and through. Its gimmick, being the first of its kind, features the cherry scoring system. Simply, killing enemies gives you more cherry points, while dying or bombing takes away your cherry points. When you reach 50,000 cherry points, you get a temporary shield which can also act as a screen clear. The characters of this game are still one of the most popular in the series, and for good reason. It introduces a variety of personalities, from the hospitable but quiet Alice, originally from the PC98 games, to the more questioning and mysterious Yukari, as well as providing great designs and even upgraded art from the previous AOSD, most notably Sakuya. Regarding the playable characters, each have their own good and bad. Sakuya moves slow with poor attack damage, but can hit almost everything on screen. Marisa has bad range and fast speed, difficult to master but with incredible attack power, and also the best bomb. Basically, she's the best character to play in this game. Actually, Marisa is the best character in every game. Reimu is for those who don't have a personality. With either of these three, you investigate the cause to find out that some phantoms in another world have been stealing the essence of spring into a tree for a random cause no one knows about. The tree in question is the Saigyou Ayakashi. Older than Yuyuko herself, this tree is said to have the most beautiful blossom the spirits have ever seen, but it hadn't bloomed for ages. For some unknown reason, there is a powerful seal within the tree, preventing it from blooming during spring. Perhaps this was why Yuyuko was so desperate for it to open, to see for herself the beauty of this tree, and to find out what was really hidden underneath. But it was eventually unsealed, at least partially, due to the player. It resulted in Yuyuko unleashing Resurrection Butterfly, a 66-second survival spell when you thought it was the end of the game. In the end though, it gets resealed and spring comes back. Compared to its predecessor, PCB has a special stage, Phantasm. Its difficulty is actually not that different from the extra stage. In fact, even Marisa herself said that it wasn't that hard. But unlocking it is a pain, requiring 60 unique captures of spell cards with every character. So most people just cheat their way into Phantasm. In the end, is Perfect Cherry Blossom worth playing? If you haven't played Imperishable Night, I think you should skip PCB to play that first. Otherwise, it's a great game with fantastic music, memorable characters all wrapped up with an intense bullet hell experience. Thank you to Hourai Fumo and Kubiki for creating the animation used in the beginning of the video.